I have explained at length what do we mean by closing the border. Hong Kong has at least 14 border control points for various passenger flows between Hong Kong and overseas as well as the mainland. And as I have demonstrated with some of the figures, 75% of the passenger flow through the control points, at least up to the 27th of January, were Hong Kong people. So closing these control points means that we do not allow Hong Kong people to come back. There are a large number of Hong Kong residents who are now traveling in the mainland and overseas, and they need to come back. So I don't think it is very meaningful to talk about a complete closure of the border control points. The strategy that we have laid out this afternoon is to try to drastically limit population mobility, especially between Hong Kong and the mainland of China, through various measures. I try to repeat in a very precise form. One is, of course, at the source of these approval to come in. So we are saying that with the full support of the central government, they have agreed in principle to cease issuing this IVS, Individual Visitors Scheme permits. So that will take away 50% of the usual mainland visitors coming to Hong Kong, together with the 20+ percentage points attributed to group tours from the mainland. We will have removed a large chunk of the source of mainland visitors coming to Hong Kong. The rest will be quite legitimate for business purpose. I'm sure you know there are a lot of businesses between Hong Kong and the mainland, and for visiting relatives or even in carrying visitors to visit them in hospitals. These are very legitimate and humanitarian reasons for people to cross the border. Another measure is really to reduce or to consolidate the number of border control points. In one go, we are seizing the service for passengers in 6 control points. That's quite a drastic measure. So that, again, will hopefully reduce passenger flow and achieve the outcome of drastically limiting the people or the population mobility between the two places. So I wouldn't agree that these are really minor, non-important issues for us to tackle the current virus situation. And you must also bear in mind that from yesterday onwards, we have also imposed a very stringent, if not draconian, measure of disallowing people from Hubei province to come in. Either they are Hubei residents or they are people of all nationalities except Hong Kong people, except Hong Kong residents who have been in Hubei province for the last 14 days. And I don't think many parts of the world have adopted that very stringent measure.